Welcome everyone, it is Andrew from IDB here, and thank you for spending a few moments of your day with us. And that was not meant to be a pun. Moment has released brand new versions of many of their lenses, including their most popular wide-angle lens, which has been completely redesigned from the ground up to take advantage of new lenses inside, new exterior outside, and even a new, stronger mounting system than we had in the past. Of course, all of those great positives come with a few negatives. Let's take a look at everything that you get in the box, starting off with that beautiful photo card, the lens itself, and an extra microfiber bag with a nice Moment logo on one side and the label of the lens on the other. And in these new V2 lenses, you actually have a lens cap that is included, though it lacks the magnet of the last generation lens caps that they sold extra. If you are familiar with the first generation wide-angle lens, this is a whole lot bigger than that one was for a few different reasons. Notably, it's a little bit further away from the camera on like the iPhone 7 Plus and 7, which means they had to make the lens itself wider to make sure that it could accommodate that without having any distortion on the edges of the photos, which is one of the best things about it compared to any other mobile lens out there. There's virtually no distortion on these images when you take them with these wide-angle lenses. The lens itself is still absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. It is very heavy, high quality, just like the last generation. There are 5 different elements in this glass, 5 different layers of glass. Now, one of the big changes was the mounting system, going from where it was in the past to how it is now. You line up that line on the left-hand side, just as in the past, but before you had to use like a plate, now it goes onto the phone using a case, which has its pros and cons. But what's great about it is you can now actually attach it on the iPhone 7 Plus and presumably the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus as well. It can attach to both the 1x and the 2x lenses. So you can put this on a zoom lens as well as have that wide angle feature. So lots of bonuses being able to put it on both lenses. Of course, that mounting system does require you to have the actual case to do it instead of the mounting plate that we saw in years past. The ability to put on a lens to that 2x lens on the Plus is really awesome, especially on a zoom lens. If we compare the mounting systems, here's an old lens here. It's a little bit smaller, and now we compare the newer mounting system. It's definitely more robust. And of course, there's all the new lenses that adopt it, or as you can kind of see on the right, there actually is an adapter for your older lenses. So now what can you do with these lenses? What could you shoot? There are so many possibilities. A wide angle is probably one of the most versatile of all lenses. So let's take a look at some photos, starting off with no lens at all, and then with the lens. I also want to start comparing them with the Superfish lens, the version 2 Superfish lens, which is an even wider, but of course it has a lot of distortion in the photos. So here's one just straight on, no lens. We pop on the V2 wide angle lens, a whole lot more in the shot, and then you want to get crazy, throw on a Superfish, way more in the picture, like almost 180 degrees, but of course a lot of distortion in there. We can just go through these photos. You can see it looks great without it, but you can fit so much more in there. There's so many things and different applications you can use with these lenses. Landscapes are fantastic, interior shots super vital, and even architecture like skyscrapers that are really high, turn it sideways, you can get that whole building in the shot. People are great because you can fit way more people in group photos as you could in the past, twice as many in fact, because it does have about 2x the amount of space that you can fit in. And even video, it gets rid of that cropping that you used to have in the past. No longer do you have to worry about that because you can fit so much more in. And of course, compared to Superfish, there's no distortion on the images. Twice as much in the frame without any distortion. It is one of the hallmarks of this lens, and that's why it is most versatile and most popular of all the other Moment lenses out there. I've tried them all, we've reviewed them all, but this is the one that I go to more times than not. Having that wide angle lens is absolutely vital to your kit. So if you like taking professional photos on the go on your phone without anything, just throwing them in a little bag like this in your pocket, check out the wide angle V2 lens and every other lens that Moment has to offer at the link found in the description. Otherwise, let us know what you think down below in the comment section. And otherwise, please go ahead and subscribe and give us a thumbs up to keep more great content coming. Until next time, it is Andrew for IDB.